Don't Look for Money, Become Money, written by Justin Tracy, published by Simple Audiobooks. Introduction. Most people spend their entire lives trapped in an endless pursuit of money, believing that financial success is something external, something they must chase, earn, or struggle for. They wake up every day thinking about how to make more, worrying about how much they have, and fearing they will never have enough. This mindset creates a cycle of scarcity, stress, and dependence, where money always seems just out of reach, no matter how hard they work. The more they chase it, the more elusive it becomes, like a mirage in the desert. Why? Because money is not something you acquire through desperation or sheer effort alone. It is something you attract by becoming a person of value. Money is simply a reflection of the energy, skills, and impact you create in the world. It follows those who align themselves with its principles, rather than those who desperately seek it. Think about the wealthiest people in the world: entrepreneurs, investors, visionaries. They do not wake up each day obsessing over how to make a quick dollar. Instead, they focus on solving problems, creating innovations, mastering skills, and building systems that generate wealth on their behalf. They understand that money is not about working harder, but about thinking smarter, positioning themselves strategically, and providing immense value to others. They operate from a mindset of abundance, not scarcity, knowing that financial success is inevitable when they focus on becoming rather than chasing. This is the fundamental shift that separates the truly wealthy from those who struggle financially their entire lives. If you look around, you will notice that people who chase money with desperation often make poor financial decisions. They fall for get-rich-quick schemes, jump from one opportunity to another without direction, and spend more time hoping for a shortcut than developing real, lasting wealth. They fail to realize that money does not flow to those who need it most. It flows to those who deserve it by aligning with its principles. If you provide no value, offer no solutions, and develop no skills, why would money find its way to you? Money is a byproduct of becoming valuable, resourceful, and indispensable in the world. The more you improve yourself, refine your mindset, and cultivate your skills, the more money will naturally flow to you. This book is not about teaching you how to chase money. It is about transforming you into a money magnet. It is about helping you understand the deeper psychological, energetic, and practical laws that govern wealth creation. Money follows those who embody it, who think, act, and operate in alignment with its principles. When you stop obsessing over money and start focusing on personal growth, skill mastery, financial intelligence, and value creation, money will start chasing you. This is the real secret of wealth. Those who look for money remain seekers, while those who become money naturally attract it. Your financial success is not determined by luck, background, or circumstances. It is shaped by your mindset, habits, and the way you position yourself in the world. If you want to escape the endless cycle of struggle and scarcity, you must stop looking for money and start becoming it. This requires a complete mental shift from being a consumer to being a creator, from being needy to being valuable, from being dependent to being self-sufficient. Instead of asking, "How can I make more money?" start asking, "How can I become so valuable that money has no choice but to flow to me?" This transformation begins with your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. If you constantly think about lack, you will attract more lack. If you operate from desperation, you will make desperate decisions. But if you train yourself to think in terms of value, abundance, and long-term wealth, the financial world will start opening its doors to you. The rich do not rely on luck. They create their own luck by embodying the principles of success. They take control of their mindset, develop skills that people need, and build networks, businesses, or investments that generate wealth over time. They do not wake up every day searching for money. They wake up being money, knowing that wealth is simply a reflection of who they are and what they offer to the world. You must understand that money is energy. It flows where there is value, confidence, and purpose. If you constantly doubt yourself, hesitate, or expect money to come without offering something in return, you will always struggle. But when you become a person who commands wealth by building knowledge, improving skills, and seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. Money will move towards you effortlessly. Instead of working tirelessly for money, you'll reach a point where money starts working for you. This book will guide you through the mental, emotional, and strategic transformation necessary to shift from a money chaser to a money attractor. You will learn how to remove limiting beliefs, develop a wealthy mindset, and position yourself as someone who deserves wealth rather than someone who desperately seeks it. By the end of this journey, you will no longer be asking, "How can I get more money?" Instead, you will have become a person who is money, someone so valuable, skilled, and aligned with the principles of abundance that wealth flows naturally into your life. This is the ultimate secret. Stop looking for money and become money instead. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Chasing Money. Many people believe that the key to financial success is to chase money relentlessly, working harder, searching for new opportunities, and constantly looking for ways to make a quick profit. But this belief is an illusion that keeps them trapped in an exhausting cycle where money always seems just out of reach. They wake up every day thinking about how to get more money, but no matter how much they earn, it never feels like enough. This is because money is not something you obtain by running after it. It is something you attract by becoming valuable, resourceful, and strategic. When you chase money with desperation, you are unknowingly operating from a place of scarcity, which only pushes wealth further away. Think about how most people approach money. They take whatever job pays the most, regardless of whether it aligns with their long-term goals, and they spend their free time looking for ways to make a quick buck. They constantly check their bank accounts, stress over bills, and fantasize about getting rich overnight. Yet, despite their obsession with making money, they often find themselves struggling financially, living paycheck to paycheck, or barely getting ahead. Why? Because they are focusing on money itself rather than the fundamental principles that govern wealth creation. The truth is, money is a byproduct of value. It follows those who create solutions, master high-income skills, build strong networks, and develop the right mindset. When you make money your primary goal, you become blind to the more important factors that determine long-term financial success. You start chasing temporary opportunities, falling for get-rich-quick schemes, or working longer hours in jobs that drain your energy, that do not lead to true wealth. Many people think that getting another job, starting a side hustle, or investing in the next trendy business will suddenly make them rich, but without the right foundation, these efforts lead nowhere. They may experience temporary success, but without a solid understanding of wealth-building principles, they either lose what they earn or end up stuck in another exhausting pursuit. This is why so many people who win the lottery or receive sudden financial windfalls often end up broke again, because they never learned how to become the kind of person who naturally attracts and sustains wealth. Truly wealthy individuals do not chase money because they understand that it is not about working harder, it is about positioning themselves to receive wealth effortlessly. Instead of constantly searching for the next paycheck, they invest their time in building skills, businesses, and systems that generate income without them having to work harder. They know that wealth is not about chasing it, is about creating something valuable that others are willing to pay for. When you spend your life running after money, you are putting yourself in a subordinate position, constantly at the mercy of employers, clients, or unpredictable market conditions. But when you shift your focus to creating value, whether through your expertise, a business, or investments, you become someone that money flows to automatically. Another reason why chasing money does not work is that desperation repels wealth. Have you ever noticed that when someone is desperate for something, whether it is a relationship, a job, or an opportunity, they tend to push it away? This is because desperation carries an energy of lack, and when you operate from a lack mentality, you make poor decisions, accept bad deals, and fail to think long-term. Wealthy people, on the other hand, operate from an abundance mindset. They do not obsess over money because they trust that it will come as a result of their actions, mindset, and positioning. They understand that money is simply a tool, not the ultimate goal. And because of this, They make choices that lead to long-term prosperity instead of short-term gains. If you look at self-made millionaires and billionaires, you will notice that they do not spend their time running after money in a desperate manner. Instead, they build assets, acquire knowledge, and develop systems that generate wealth even while they sleep. They understand that money follows purpose, not desperation. When they start a business, they do not do it just to make money. They do it because they see an opportunity to solve a problem, create something valuable, or improve an industry. Because of this, their wealth grows exponentially, while those who focus purely on getting money remain stuck in the same cycle of working harder, but never feeling truly wealthy. Another major problem with chasing money is that it keeps you in survival mode rather than in a state of growth and abundance. When your main concern is making ends meet, you are not thinking about investments, long-term wealth strategies, or personal development. You are simply reacting to financial pressure instead of proactively designing a wealthy life. This is why so many people never escape financial struggle, because they are so busy working for money that they never take the time to understand money. They never learn about financial literacy, wealth building strategies, or how to leverage opportunities to create passive income. The rich, on the other hand, focus on becoming wealthy from the inside out by mastering their mindset, acquiring valuable skills, and surrounding themselves with the right people. One of the biggest realizations you must have, that money is a mirror. It reflects your mindset, habits, and decisions. If you are constantly struggling financially, it is not because money is hard to get. It is because your current approach to wealth is flawed. You must stop looking at money as something outside of yourself and start seeing it as something you naturally attract by who you become. If you focus on becoming a person of value, a person with specialized knowledge, and a person who understands wealth principles, money will flow to you effortlessly. This is why the richest people in the world do not run after money. They become the kind of individuals who money is drawn to. They develop skills that are in high demand. They create businesses that solve real problems, and they build networks that open doors to massive opportunities. The moment you stop chasing money and start focusing on yourself, your growth, your expertise, your ability to solve problems, is the moment your financial reality will begin to change. When you invest in becoming someone that the world finds valuable, money will chase you instead of you chasing it. The paradox is that those who chase money often end up with the least, while those who develop value, knowledge, and financial intelligence never have to worry about money again. If you want to escape the cycle of struggle, you must stop being a seeker of money and start being a creator of wealth. The more you chase, the more money runs away. But when you shift your mindset, develop the right habits, and master the principles of financial success, wealth will find its way to you effortlessly. Chapter 2. Money is energy. Understanding financial vibration. Money is not just a physical object or a medium of exchange. It is a form of energy that flows according to the laws of vibration and frequency. Just like everything else in the universe, most people believe that money is purely material, something you earn through hard work, luck, or external circumstances. But the truth is that your relationship with money is determined by your energetic state. Your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions generate a financial frequency that either attracts money or repels it. Those who struggle with money often operate at a low vibrational frequency, filled with fear, doubt, and scarcity, unknowingly keeping themselves stuck in a cycle of lack. They constantly worrying about not having enough, stress about bills, and believe that financial success is reserved for the lucky few. This mindset reinforces their low frequency, making it nearly impossible for them to break free from their financial struggles. On the other hand, those who attract money effortlessly operate at a high financial vibration. They exude confidence, trust in their ability to generate wealth, and align their thoughts, actions, and beliefs with abundance. Every thought and emotion carries a specific frequency, and money responds to the dominant energy you emit. If you constantly think, "I am broke," or "money is hard to make," you are broadcasting a signal of scarcity to the universe, reinforcing that reality in your life. This is why people who struggle financially often stay in the same situation. For years they keep vibrating at the same low frequency, attracting more financial difficulties. They make decisions based on fear, avoid taking risks, and limit themselves to small, short-term thinking. Their focus is on avoiding loss rather than creating wealth. And this mindset alone keeps them in survival mode. In contrast, wealthy individuals think in terms of expansion, investment, and opportunity. They expect money to flow into their lives, and because of this expectation, they naturally take actions that align with financial success. Their high vibrational frequency draws in opportunities, ideas, and connections that multiply their wealth. One of the biggest reasons people repel money is fear of losing it, fear of not having enough, and fear of failure. Fear operates at an extremely low frequency, and when you allow it to control your financial decisions, you cut yourself off from the flow of abundance. Have you ever noticed that people who are constantly afraid of going broke usually end up struggling financially? That is because their dominant vibration is centered around lack, which keeps them in a loop of financial problems. Wealthy individuals, however, have a completely different mindset. They trust in the flow of money, knowing that even if they lose it, they can always generate more. This level of certainty and confidence keeps them in a high vibrational state, making it easy for wealth to return to them. This explains why some self-made millionaires can lose everything and rebuild their fortune quickly. They do not panic or operate from scarcity. They simply realign their energy with abundance and take action accordingly. Understanding that money is energy means realizing that you do not have to chase it, you must align with it. Chasing money from a desperate state repels it, because desperation carries a low vibrational frequency. Think about relationships. When someone is desperate for love, they tend to push people away. But when they are confident and secure, they naturally attract others. Money works the same way. It flows to those who expect it, respect it, and know how to use it wisely. If you believe deep down that you do not deserve wealth, or that making money is difficult, then that belief will manifest as your reality. Many people unconsciously sabotage their financial success because they have internalized negative beliefs about money, such as money is the root of all evil, or rich people are greedy. These beliefs keep them stuck in a low financial vibration, preventing them from ever reaching true abundance. To shift your financial vibration, you must change your internal programming. This means eliminating limiting beliefs, replacing scarcity-driven thoughts with abundance-focused ones, and training your mind to expect financial success. One powerful way to do this is through gratitude and visualization. Instead of constantly worrying about what you lack, start appreciating what you already have. Gratitude raises your vibration instantly, signaling to the universe that you are in a state of abundance, which attracts more prosperity into your life. Visualization is another powerful tool. When you vividly imagine yourself living in financial abundance, feeling the emotions of wealth, and believing it is already yours, you start aligning your energy with that reality. This is not about wishful thinking. It is about rewiring your subconscious mind to accept wealth as a natural part of your life. People with high financial vibrations see opportunities everywhere because their energy is tuned to wealth. Someone vibrating at a low frequency look at the world and only see obstacles: high prices, a lack of jobs, an economy that is against them. But someone vibrating at a high frequency will see potential ways to create value, gaps in the market, and new ways to increase their income. This is why the rich get richer. Their mindset and energy keep them in a state where they naturally attract more money, while those in scarcity keep reinforcing their struggle. The key to financial success is to raise your vibration by changing your thoughts, beliefs, and actions to align with wealth. Another crucial aspect of money as energy is how you treat it. If you constantly complain about money, resent people who have more than you, or feel guilty about wanting to be rich, you are sending out negative energy that repels financial abundance. Wealthy people respect money. They manage it wisely, invest it strategically, and circulate it in ways that create more value. They do not hoard it out of fear or waste it mindlessly. They use it as a tool for growth and expansion. Money flows where it is appreciated and used wisely. If you constantly feel stressed or anxious about money, you need to shift your mindset and start seeing it as a form of energy that responds to your beliefs and actions. The greatest lesson in understanding financial vibration is that money is not outside of you, it is a reflection of you. Your current financial situation is a mirror of your dominant thoughts, emotions, and habits. If you are constantly struggling, it is not because of external circumstances. It is because of the frequency you are operating on. When you take responsibility for your financial energy and actively work on raising your vibration, you will notice that money starts flowing into your life in unexpected ways through new opportunities, business ideas, investments, and relationships that open doors to wealth. To master the energy of money, you must embody wealth before you physically have it. This means thinking, feeling, and acting like a wealthy person before the money arrives. When you do this consistently, your vibration will shift, and financial abundance will become a natural part of your reality. Those who chase money will always struggle to hold on to it, but those who align with its frequency will find that it flows effortlessly into their lives. Money is not just about working harder or being lucky, it is about who you become and the energy you emit into the world. When you fully understand this, you will never struggle with money again, because you will have unlocked the true secret to financial success, aligning with the vibration of wealth. Chapter 3. Becoming a value creator. Wealth is not something you chase, it's something you attract by becoming a person of value. Money is simply an exchange of value, and the more value you create, the more financial success you naturally draw into your life. The biggest mistake people make, focusing on getting money instead of focusing on providing something that others are willing to pay for. If you look at the most successful individuals in history, entrepreneurs, investors, creators, and innovators, you will see a common pattern. They did not become rich by luck or sheer hard work alone. They leveraged their skills, knowledge, and creativity to solve problems and enhance the lives of others. The people who struggle financially often operate with a consumer mindset, meaning they focus on what they can take from the world rather than what they can contribute. They work hard, but they fail to understand that effort alone does not create wealth, impact does. Someone working 80 hours a week at a low-paying job will not automatically become rich, while someone who has built a high-value skill, product, or system can generate massive wealth with much less effort. The key is not to simply work harder, but to increase the value of what you offer rather than increasing the hours you work. Money flows to those who create solutions at scale. If you want to be wealthy, you must stop asking, "How can I make more money?" and start asking, "How can I become more valuable to the world?" Everything around you, every product, service, and innovation that generates billions of dollars exists because someone identified a need and provided a solution. Whether it is a tech entrepreneur who creates software that makes life easier, an artist who produces work that people emotionally connect with, or an investor who knows how to allocate capital wisely, wealth follows those who bring tangible benefits to others. You do not get rich by wanting money, you get rich by earning it through value creation. If you are struggling financially, it is not because there is not enough money in the world, it is because you have not yet positioned yourself as someone who deserves it based on what you contribute. The biggest secret of the rich is that they think in terms of value and leverage, while the poor think in terms of time and effort. Most people believe that making more money means working longer hours, but the truth is that time is limited, while value is unlimited. A doctor who earns $500,000 a year does not work 10 times harder than someone earning $50,000. They simply provide 10 times more value through their expertise and skills. A business owner who earns millions is not working 100 times harder than an employee. They have learned how to multiply their value through leverage. Leverage allows you to expand your impact without increasing your workload. The wealthiest people understand how to create systems, automate processes, delegate tasks, and use technology to scale their impact, which is why they earn exponentially more than those who trade time for money. Another crucial part of value creation is developing high-income skills. Your earning potential is directly linked to what you know and how you use it. If you want to attract more money, you need to develop rare and valuable skills that people are willing to pay for. The market does not care about how much effort you put in, it cares about how much value you bring. This is why continuous learning and self-improvement are essential for financial success. Those who refuse to upgrade their knowledge, master new skills, or adapt to changing trends remain stuck in financial mediocrity. On the other hand, those who invest in themselves, whether through education, mentorship, or real-world experience, continuously increase their ability to generate wealth. Another critical aspect of value creation is identifying and solving problems. Every successful business, service, or career is built on solving a specific pain point for others. The bigger the problem you solve, the greater the rewards. Small problems bring small money, while massive problems bring massive wealth. This is why certain industries like technology, healthcare, and finance produce so many millionaires and billionaires. They address fundamental human needs at scale. If you want to increase your financial success, ask yourself, what problems can I solve that people are willing to pay for? The more valuable and widespread the solution, the more wealth you will generate. Beyond solving problems, successful value creators understand human psychology. People do not just pay for things they need. They also pay for things they desire, whether it is entertainment, convenience, security, or status. Luxury brands, for example, do not sell basic necessities. They sell prestige and exclusivity, which is why people are willing to pay a premium for them. Entrepreneurs and professionals who understand what drives human behavior can position their value in a way that makes it irresistible to others. A powerful concept that separates the rich from the poor is building assets instead of selling time. The wealthiest people do not simply earn money, they create systems that generate money for them even when they are not actively working. These assets can be businesses, intellectual property, real estate, or investments that continue to grow over time. The key is to shift from being a laborer to being a creator, someone who builds something that works for them rather than relying on endless effort. Passive income, royalties, scalable businesses, and automated revenue streams are all examples of how true value creators make their wealth work for them. Equally important is the concept of abundance mentality versus scarcity mentality. Those with a scarcity mindset believe that wealth is limited, and that for them to succeed, someone else must lose. This belief keeps them stuck in competition rather than focusing on creation. Those with an abundance mindset understand that money is infinite and flows to those who continuously provide new solutions, ideas, and innovations. Instead of seeing others as competitors, they see them as collaborators and opportunities to expand their impact. Another hidden principle of wealth creation is your personal brand and reputation. People do business with those they know, like, and trust. If you want to attract money, you must establish yourself as an authority, an expert, or a trusted resource in your field. The most successful individuals in any industry invest in their brand, whether through social proof, testimonials, or building relationships that enhance their credibility. To fully embody the mindset of a value creator, you must stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an entrepreneur, even if you work for someone else. Entrepreneurs see opportunities everywhere because they understand that value is what drives wealth. Instead of waiting for someone to hand you an opportunity, create your own by identifying what people need and how you can deliver it better than anyone else. Finally, value creation is a lifelong process, not a one-time event. The world is constantly evolving, and those who continue to innovate, adapt, and refine their skills will always stay ahead financially. Those who refuse to grow become obsolete. The difference between those who struggle financially and those who achieve massive success is simple. One group waits for money, while the other creates value that makes money chase them. The moment you shift from being a consumer to a creator, your financial reality will begin to change forever. Chapter 4. The Wealth Mentality versus the Poverty Mentality. The fundamental difference between those who attract wealth and those who remain in financial struggle lies in mindset, beliefs, and habits rather than luck, background, or external circumstances. A person with a wealth mentality understands that money is abundant, that value creation is the key to financial success, and that wealth is built through strategic thinking, long-term planning, and leveraging opportunities rather than through mere hard work or wishful thinking. They know that money is not something to chase, it is something to attract by becoming valuable, knowledgeable, and financially intelligent. They embrace the idea that wealth is not about how much money they currently have, but about how they think, how they make decisions, and how they position themselves for long-term financial success. This mindset allows them to remain calm, focused, and proactive even in challenging economic conditions, because they know that financial security is created through wisdom, skill, and disciplined action rather than external luck. In contrast, a poverty mentality keeps people trapped in a cycle of fear, scarcity, and limitation. Those with a poverty mindset believe money is hard to get, that success is reserved for a lucky few, and that financial hardship is inevitable or dictated by forces beyond their control. They often feel powerless over their financial situation and believe that wealth is something that happens to other people rather than something they can actively create. This leads them to make emotionally driven financial decisions, such as overspending on unnecessary things, avoiding investments out of fear, or refusing to take risks that could increase their income. Because they see money as scarce and unpredictable, they develop habits that keep them stuck in financial struggle, such as living paycheck to paycheck, fearing change, avoiding personal growth, and blaming external circumstances for their lack of success. A wealth mentality is built on the belief that money flows to those who understand it, respect it, and use it wisely. Wealthy people do not just focus on earning money, they focus on multiplying it by making smart investments, building income-generating assets, and continuously developing their financial intelligence. They know that money is a tool that, when used correctly, can create even more money through compound growth, strategic investments, and business systems that generate passive income. They study financial principles, learn from successful people, and apply discipline, patience, and long-term vision to their wealth-building strategies. Instead of thinking about how to make a quick buck, they think about how to build something sustainable and scalable that will continue to produce wealth even when they are not actively working. They do not fear money or see it as evil. They recognize it as a neutral resource that amplifies their choices and potential. They make intelligent decisions about where their money goes, ensuring that every dollar they earn is either working for them or being reinvested into something that will generate greater returns in the future. They focus on creating value in the marketplace, knowing that money is an exchange of value, and the more they contribute, the more they will receive in return. A poverty mentality, on the other hand, operates from fear, scarcity, and short-term thinking. People with this mindset see money as something they must constantly struggle for, believing that financial success is a matter of luck, inheritance, or exploitation rather than skill, strategy, and discipline. They do not invest in their financial education or seek ways to increase their earning potential because they believe that money is controlled by external forces rather than by their own actions and choices. They view the rich with resentment, assuming that wealth is unfairly distributed. Instead of studying what financially successful people do differently, they are stuck in a cycle of instant gratification, spending money as soon as they earn it, rather than delaying gratification and using their resources to build long-term financial security. They fear investing because they only focus on potential losses rather than potential gains, which keeps them from taking advantage of opportunities that could improve their financial situation. They often rely on one single source of income, such as a job, without realizing that true financial security comes from multiple income streams and diversified investments. They see money as something that controls them, rather than something they can learn to control and direct toward their financial goals. The wealthy understand leverage. They know that time is limited, but value is unlimited. So they seek ways to multiply their efforts without increasing their workload. They do this by investing in assets that generate income, building businesses that can function without them, and developing high-income skills that allow them to earn more for the same amount of effort. They do not trade time for money indefinitely. Instead, they use their income to buy back their time and create systems that generate passive income. This is why a person with a wealth mentality can become financially free, while someone with a poverty mentality remains stuck working for money their entire life. The wealthy think about owning businesses, stocks, real estate, intellectual property, while those with a poverty mindset focus on spending and consumption. They understand that wealth is not about how much you make, but about how much you keep and how well you invest it. The person with a poverty mentality is often risk-averse, fearing financial loss more than they desire financial gain. This causes them to avoid investments, miss out on opportunities, and remain in the same financial situation year after year. They think small, focus on survival, and hesitate to take action even when they have the chance to improve their financial situation. They stay in low-paying jobs they dislike because they fear the uncertainty of entrepreneurship, higher-paying opportunities. They complain about money, but never take the necessary steps to improve their financial intelligence or earning potential. They believe financial security comes from playing it safe, rather than from understanding how to take calculated risks that yield high returns. They let fear dictate their financial decisions, which keeps them trapped in a cycle of struggle and limitation. The shift from a poverty mentality to a wealth mentality is a complete transformation in how one thinks about money, success, and opportunity. The first step is taking full responsibility for one's financial situation and recognizing that money is not something that happens by chance. It is something that can be created, multiplied, and managed strategically. The second step is developing financial literacy, learning how money works, and understanding the principles of wealth building, such as saving, investing, compounding, and asset creation. The third step is shifting focus from consumption to production. Instead of thinking about how to make more money to spend, focus on how to create more value that increases income. The fourth step is eliminating limiting beliefs about money, such as the idea that wealth is evil, that making money is difficult, or that financial success is reserved for the lucky few. Instead, adopt the belief that money is a neutral force that reflects the value you create and the decisions you make. The final step is taking massive action, applying the principles of wealth building consistently and fearlessly, knowing that financial success is a direct result of mindset, strategy, and execution. The person with a wealth mentality does not see money as a goal, but as a tool for freedom, expansion, and impact. They recognize that financial success is inevitable when they apply the right knowledge, discipline, and effort. They invest in their growth, surround themselves with successful individuals, and continuously refine their understanding of wealth. The person with a poverty mentality stays in the same financial situation year after year because they do not believe change is possible or within their control. The real difference between the rich and the poor is not just money, it is how they think about money. When you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from fear to strategy, and from limitation to opportunity, you unlock the true power of wealth creation and set yourself on a path toward unlimited financial success. Chapter 5. Skill set and mindset. The two pillars of wealth. Wealth is not an accident, nor is it the result of luck. It is the direct consequence of mastering two fundamental pillars, skill set and mindset. These two elements determine a person's ability to attract, create, multiply, and sustain wealth. Without the right skills, an individual lacks the capability to generate income effectively, and without the right mindset, They lack the ability to manage, grow, and sustain wealth over time. The reason most people remain financially limited is that they fail to fully develop one or both of these pillars. Many people acquire high-paying skills, but have a scarcity mindset that causes them to waste money, fear investment opportunities, or make poor financial decisions, leading them back into financial struggle. Others have a positive mindset, but lack the practical skills to generate income, create financial leverage, or build wealth-producing assets, which keeps them stuck at a low financial level despite their ambition. Those who truly understand wealth building recognize that both skill set and mindset must be developed together, as they are interdependent forces that drive financial success. A skill set is a person's ability to create value in the marketplace. It consists of high-income abilities, financial knowledge, strategic thinking, problem-solving, and wealth-building strategies. Skills such as sales, marketing, investing, negotiation, leadership, business development, and technology mastery are highly valuable and increase earning potential. The wealthiest people are not those who work the hardest, but those who have mastered skills that allow them to earn more for their time, automate income, and multiply their financial results without needing to exert constant effort. They know that money follows value, and the more valuable a person is in the marketplace, the more wealth they will attract. However, simply possessing skills is not enough. Mindset plays a crucial role in determining how effectively those skills are used. Mindset is the internal foundation of financial success. It is a person's belief system, financial psychology, emotional intelligence, risk tolerance, and ability to think long-term. People with a wealth mindset view money as abundant, controllable, and a tool for expansion rather than something scarce or difficult to obtain. They understand that financial success is not just about earning money, but about managing, investing, and multiplying it intelligently. They develop the discipline to delay gratification, take calculated risks, and remain focused on their long-term goals even in the face of setbacks. Their mindset allows them to remain confident in uncertain economic conditions, while those with a poverty mindset panic, make fear-based decisions, and remain stuck in financial survival mode. A poverty mindset is rooted in fear, scarcity, and short-term thinking. People with this mentality believe that money is limited, that success is based on luck, and that they are victims of external circumstances. They resist learning about finance, avoid opportunities for growth, and fear failure so much that they never take action. Instead of studying money, investments, and wealth-building strategies, they rely on fixed salaries, government support, or unpredictable sources of income, which keeps them trapped in financial instability. They spend impulsively, avoid financial risks, and fail to develop the mindset required for long-term success. The difference between those who build wealth and those who struggle financially is not their background, education, or starting point. It is how they develop and apply their skill set and mindset. People who achieve financial success understand that they must constantly improve their abilities, refine their thinking, and make smart financial decisions. They invest in education, mentorship, business ventures, and asset building rather than wasting money on instant gratification and consumerism. They see money as something they can control, create, and multiply, while those with a poverty mindset believe money controls them. Wealth-minded individuals understand that financial independence is achieved by mastering high-income skills, learning to invest, developing multiple income streams, and making money work for them instead of working endlessly for money. They train their minds to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and they develop the courage to take action even when the outcome is uncertain. They condition themselves to be financially intelligent, emotionally resilient, and disciplined in their decision-making. Wealthy individuals do not view money as the goal, but as a tool that allows them to expand their potential, create freedom, and make an impact. They recognize that money follows value, leverage, and intelligent decision-making. so they continuously improve their skill set to increase their ability to generate income. They know that true wealth is not built through trading time for money indefinitely, but through strategic investments, ownership, and financial intelligence. They build businesses, acquire assets, and develop passive income sources that allow them to achieve financial independence. On the other hand, those with a limited skill set and weak mindset remain stuck in the cycle of working for money, fearing investment, and avoiding the financial education necessary to create long-term wealth. The most successful individuals understand that mindset is what allows them to persist through difficulties, stay focused on their financial goals, and take strategic risks that lead to significant rewards. A person with a strong mindset can recover from failure, adapt to market changes, and continue growing financially, while a person with a weak mindset will allow fear and setbacks to prevent them from ever reaching financial success. The key to financial transformation is developing both pillars simultaneously. The first step is to identify high-value skills that can increase income, such as digital marketing, software development, real estate investing, stock trading, or entrepreneurship. The second step is to cultivate a mindset that supports financial growth by eliminating limiting beliefs, embracing risk, developing patience, and adopting the habits of wealthy individuals. People who achieve financial success think differently, act differently, and make decisions based on long-term strategy rather than short-term emotions. They understand that money is a game of knowledge and execution, and they take full responsibility for their financial future. They do not wait for opportunities, they create them through skill mastery, strategic thinking, and relentless execution. They do not let fear hold them back. Instead, they use fear as a signal for growth, pushing themselves outside their comfort zones and developing the confidence to navigate financial challenges. The main difference between the financially successful and those who struggle is how they develop, apply, and refine their skill sets and mindsets over time. A person with an unshakable mindset and a highly valuable skill set will always find a way to create wealth, regardless of economic conditions. They recognize that wealth building is a lifelong journey of learning, adapting, and executing strategic financial decisions. They focus on creating value, solving problems, building networks, and leveraging financial opportunities, knowing that money will flow naturally as a result. They train themselves to think big, take action, and surround themselves with successful individuals who challenge and elevate their thinking. They prioritize self-education, mentorship, and continuous skill development because they know these are the foundations of true financial success. While most people focus on making money in the short term, those with a wealth mindset focus on creating financial systems that generate long-term wealth, security, and freedom. Ultimately, financial success is a choice to develop valuable skills, adopt a powerful mindset, and take consistent action toward wealth building. Those who commit to mastering these two pillars will unlock unlimited financial potential, while those who ignore them will remain stuck in financial limitation. The people who rise to the top in wealth creation are not those who were born rich, lucky, but those who developed the right skill set and mindset over time, applied that knowledge, and took massive, strategic action. Chapter 6: Financial Discipline and Wealth Building Habits. Financial discipline and wealth building habits are the foundation of long-term financial success, shaping the difference between those who achieve lasting prosperity and those who remain trapped in financial struggle. True wealth is not just about how much money is earned, it is about how well that money is managed, multiplied, and sustained over time. Without strong financial discipline, even those who earn millions can find themselves bankrupt, while individuals with modest incomes but powerful financial habits can accumulate great wealth over time. Every financial decision, no matter how small, compounds over time, leading either to financial security or financial instability. Many people mistakenly believe that increasing their income alone will solve their financial problems, But without the right money habits and self-control, higher earnings often lead to higher expenses, lifestyle inflation, and deeper financial struggles. The wealthiest individuals understand that money must be respected, strategically managed, and constantly optimized to ensure financial growth. They develop the ability to control spending, make disciplined financial decisions, delay gratification, and allocate resources toward productive and wealth-building activities, rather than wasteful consumption. These habits are what separate the financially successful from those who constantly struggle, regardless of their income level. People who lack financial discipline tend to live paycheck to paycheck, spend impulsively, take on unnecessary debt, and make emotional financial decisions that prevent them from achieving financial independence. They often chase short-term pleasure rather than long-term prosperity, spending money on things that bring immediate satisfaction, but no lasting financial security. This cycle of reckless spending and poor money management keeps them financially unstable, no matter how much money they make. Those who develop strong financial discipline, on the other hand, follow a systematic approach to managing money, ensuring that their wealth grows consistently over time. They create financial systems that prioritize earning, saving, investing, and reinvesting, ensuring that their money is constantly working for them instead of being wasted. They recognize that every dollar they earn is a tool that can either be wasted or turned into an asset that generates more money over time. This mindset shift allows them to break free from financial limitations and build true wealth. A key aspect of financial discipline is budgeting and tracking expenses. Wealthy individuals meticulously monitor their income and expenses, ensuring that their spending aligns with their financial goals. They do not let money slip away unnoticed, nor do they make financial decisions based on emotions or social pressures. Instead, they allocate their resources with precision, ensuring that every dollar has a purpose and contributes to their long-term wealth. They live below their means, avoid unnecessary luxuries, and prioritize financial security over fleeting material desires. They understand that short-term sacrifices lead to long-term financial freedom, and they have the patience to delay gratification in order to build lasting wealth. Unlike those who fall into the trap of consumerism, they focus on investing their money into appreciating assets, such as real estate, stocks, businesses, and other income-generating ventures. Another major aspect of financial discipline is avoiding bad debt and leveraging good debt strategically. People with poor financial habits often accumulate high-interest consumer debt, such as credit card balances and car loans, which drain their wealth over time. Instead of using debt to build assets, they use it to fund an unsustainable lifestyle, trapping themselves in a cycle of financial dependence. In contrast, disciplined individuals use debt strategically, borrowing only when it contributes to income generation or asset accumulation. They leverage debt for investments, business expansion, and real estate purchases that generate cash flow and increase their net worth. They do not fall into the trap of using debt for non-essential expenses that provide no financial return. Another fundamental wealth-building habit is consistent saving and investing. Financially disciplined individuals automate their savings and investments, ensuring that a portion of their income is always being allocated toward building wealth. They do not wait until they have extra money to save. They make saving and investing a non-negotiable priority. They understand that financial freedom is built over time through small, consistent financial decisions. They invest in appreciating assets rather than depreciating liabilities, ensuring that their money is constantly working for them. They focus on long-term financial growth, compounding their wealth through intelligent investment strategies rather than making impulsive financial moves. They also diversify their income streams, creating multiple sources of passive income that allow them to achieve financial security without relying solely on a single paycheck. Another critical habit of wealth building is financial education. Wealthy individuals never stop learning about money, investing, and financial strategy. They constantly improve their financial knowledge, study market trends, seek mentorship, and refine their money management skills. They understand that financial intelligence is the key to making smart financial decisions and avoiding costly mistakes. Unlike those who remain financially ignorant, they take full responsibility for their financial future and actively seek knowledge that allows them to maximize their earnings, minimize financial risks, and optimize their investments. The most financially successful individuals operate with a long-term vision rather than making decisions based on short-term desires. They understand that building wealth requires patience, consistency, and an unwavering commitment to financial discipline. They do not let setbacks derail their financial goals. Instead, they stay focused and committed, knowing that their daily financial choices determine their long-term financial future. They practice deliberate financial habits, continuously optimize their financial strategies, and ensure that every financial move they make brings them closer to financial independence. Ultimately, financial discipline and wealth-building habits determine a person's financial destiny. Those who cultivate strong money habits control their financial future, build lasting wealth, and achieve financial independence, while those who lack discipline remain trapped in cycles of financial instability, no matter how much they earn. Wealth is not built overnight. It is the result of consistent, disciplined financial behavior practiced over time. The financially successful understand this and commit to mastering money, developing smart financial habits, and making every financial decision count. Chapter 7. Stop trading time for money. Most people spend their entire lives trapped in the cycle of trading their time for money, believing that the only way to earn a living is by working harder, putting in more hours, and increasing their wages through promotions or side jobs. This approach to money is deeply flawed because it places an absolute limit on income since time is finite. Earning potential is restricted to the number of hours one can physically work. This system keeps people stuck in a cycle of financial dependence, forcing them to continuously trade their most valuable resource, time, for a paycheck that disappears as soon as they stop working. This is why many employees, no matter how skilled or hardworking they are, struggle to accumulate wealth. The wealthy understand that time is more valuable than money, because money can be created, multiplied, and invested, whereas time, once spent, is gone forever. They break free from the time for money trap by focusing on creating scalable income streams, investing in appreciating assets, and leveraging systems that generate money independently of their direct effort. Instead of relying on an employer to dictate their income, they create businesses, intellectual property, and automated investments that provide continuous financial returns. Those who remain in the time for money trap often experience burnout, financial stress, and insecurity because their income is always tied to their ability to work, leaving them vulnerable to job loss, illness, and economic downturns. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, detach their earnings from their time by building systems that generate money even while they sleep. They invest in assets like real estate, stocks, digital businesses, royalties, licensing deals, and automated sales funnels that produce revenue without requiring them to be actively involved every hour of the day. They understand that real financial freedom comes when money works for them, not when they constantly work for money. The average person is conditioned from childhood to believe that the only path to financial stability is through getting a job, working hard, and saving a portion of their paycheck. However, this method ensures that they remain in financial servitude, always dependent on their next paycheck to survive. They exchange their most productive years for a salary that barely covers expenses, leaving little room for investment or wealth building. The wealthy operate with an entirely different mindset. They see money as a tool to create more money, rather than something to be earned through endless labor. They use leverage, automation, and strategic investments to multiply their wealth without being physically present at all times. They focus on high-leverage activities that have exponential earning potential, such as building scalable businesses, creating intellectual property like books or software, and investing in cash-flowing assets that appreciate over time. They refuse to trade their hours for a fixed wage because they understand that doing so limits their ability to scale their wealth. People who remain trapped in the time for money model often fall into the illusion that working harder will make them richer. But this is rarely the case. The truth is, working harder only benefits the employer, not the employee. No matter how many extra hours they put in, they can never outwork the limitations imposed by trading time for money. Meanwhile, wealthy individuals structure their finances so that they earn whether they are actively working or not. They build businesses that run without them, investments that appreciate over time, and passive income streams that allow them to step away from constant labor while their wealth continues to grow. They understand that time is better spent building money-generating systems rather than exchanging it for a fixed paycheck. They leverage technology, automation, and human capital to create businesses that generate revenue without requiring their constant effort. One of the key strategies wealthy individuals use to escape the time for money trap is investing in assets that generate passive income. Instead of relying on a single source of active income, they diversify their income streams, ensuring that money flows in from multiple sources. This includes dividends from stocks, rental income from real estate, royalties from intellectual property, revenue from automated businesses, and cash flow from investments. Unlike those who work a traditional job and must constantly exchange their time for a paycheck, they own assets that produce money around the clock. This approach allows them to scale their wealth exponentially, creating financial independence far earlier than those who follow the conventional path of working until retirement. Another important shift in mindset is understanding the power of leverage. The wealthy do not try to do everything themselves. Instead, they use other people's time, money, and skills to generate wealth on a larger scale. They hire employees, outsource tasks, and delegate responsibilities to create systems that operate efficiently without their direct involvement. By leveraging teams, technology, and financial resources, they build businesses and investments that scale far beyond what they could achieve alone. They also use financial leverage, such as borrowing money, to invest in appreciating assets, like real estate, rather than saving 4 years to make a purchase outright. This allows them to grow their wealth much faster than someone who relies solely on their own income. Wealthy individuals also understand the concept of scalability. A traditional job is not scalable because it requires more hours to earn more money. However, a business, investment, or digital asset can generate unlimited income without requiring a direct increase in time spent working. This is why they focus on building scalable income streams, things like online courses, software, affiliate marketing, subscription services, and automated e-commerce stores that allow them to earn money without actively working. Unlike employees who trade hours for a paycheck, they create products, platforms, and investments that generate revenue regardless of their daily input. People who escape the time for money trap also prioritize financial education. They understand that making money is a skill that must be mastered, just like any other discipline. They study wealth building strategies, learn about investments, master the principles of business, and develop financial literacy to ensure that they make smart money decisions. Those who remain in the cycle of trading time for money often do so because they lack the financial knowledge necessary to break free. The wealthy, on the other hand, invest in their education, continuously learning and adapting their financial strategies to maximize returns and create sustainable wealth. Another major factor that separates those who escape the time for money trap from those who don't is the ability to delay gratification. Many people spend all of their income on instant pleasures, material possessions, and lifestyle upgrades, rather than investing it into assets that generate long-term wealth. This short-term thinking keeps them dependent on their jobs because they never accumulate enough capital to invest in income-generating assets. The wealthy practice financial discipline, reinvesting profits, and focusing on long-term wealth accumulation rather than short-term gratification. They understand that by sacrificing temporary luxuries, they can create permanent financial freedom. Ultimately, escaping the time for money trap requires a shift in mindset and strategy. Instead of thinking like employees who work for wages, the wealthy think like investors, entrepreneurs, and asset builders. They prioritize creating income-generating systems, leveraging financial and human capital, and investing in appreciating assets. They understand that true financial freedom comes from owning assets that generate money, not from working endlessly for a paycheck. Those who continue to trade time for money will always be limited by the number of hours they can work, while those who break free from this cycle achieve unlimited financial potential, allowing them to live life on their own terms. Chapter 8. The Power of Patience and Long-Term Vision. Most people fail to build lasting wealth, not because they lack intelligence, talent, or opportunities, but because they lack the patience and long-term vision required to allow financial success to unfold naturally over time. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, where people expect immediate results and quick rewards, those who understand the power of patience position themselves to achieve financial success that compounds and multiplies exponentially. The modern mindset is conditioned to seek immediate returns. People want overnight riches, instant business success, and rapid financial growth. But they fail to realize that all truly great financial empires are built through consistent effort, long-term strategy, and an unwavering commitment to the process of wealth building. Patience is the single most important skill of financial growth, yet it is also the most overlooked because most people seek shortcuts, fast results, and immediate gratification, which only leads to financial struggles and disappointments. The wealthiest individuals do not chase quick money schemes or jump from one opportunity to another in search of immediate returns. Instead, they develop a long-term wealth strategy that focuses on sustained growth, compounding returns, and strategic reinvestments. They understand that money, like a seed, must be planted, nurtured, and given time to grow into a financial tree that produces fruit for generations. This is why those who commit to long-term financial planning, delayed gratification, and steady accumulation of assets consistently outperform those who lack patience. Most people sabotage their own financial success because they are unwilling to wait for the rewards of their investments, businesses, or wealth-building strategies to fully mature. They start a business, but quit after a few months because they don't see immediate profits. They invest in stocks, but sell too soon because they get impatient. Or they switch strategies frequently because they expect instant results, ultimately preventing any long-term financial success. Those who lack patience often make financial mistakes, such as spending impulsively instead of saving, exiting markets too soon instead of holding long-term, chasing trends instead of building solid financial foundations, and prioritizing short-term pleasures over future financial security. They do not realize that true wealth is built not in months, but in years and decades, through the power of compounding, reinvestment, and a strategic, disciplined approach to financial growth. The wealthiest individuals understand that long-term thinking separates the rich from the poor, and they develop the discipline to delay gratification, reinvest profits, accumulate income-generating assets, and focus on sustainable wealth creation rather than temporary financial wins. One of the most powerful financial forces in existence is compounding, which works in every area of wealth building, from investments to business growth to knowledge accumulation. Those who understand the power of patience allow compounding to work in their favor by consistently reinvesting their earnings, expanding their financial opportunities, and staying committed to their wealth-building strategies. The average person, however, does not have the patience to let compounding work in their favor because they expect immediate results and get discouraged when success does not come quickly. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand that the longest-lasting and most significant financial rewards come to those who are willing to wait. strategize, and let their investments grow over time. They reinvest their earnings instead of spending them on fleeting pleasures, build scalable businesses instead of chasing one-time profits, and think in terms of decades instead of weeks, which gives them a massive financial advantage over those who seek fast results. Most people who fail financially do so because they are short-term thinkers who react to immediate circumstances rather than planning for long-term wealth. They spend based on their current emotions rather than future financial security, chase get-rich-quick schemes instead of building real assets, and panic during market downturns instead of holding investments for long-term growth. The wealthy, however, make financial decisions based on where they want to be in 10, 20, or 30 years, rather than where they are today, which allows them to build wealth predictably and sustainably. They do not get discouraged by temporary financial setbacks because they know that true financial success is a marathon, not a sprint, and that short-term losses are often necessary for long-term gains. Unlike the average person who abandons their financial plans at the first sign of difficulty, the wealthy remain committed to their wealth-building strategies even when progress seems slow, knowing that the biggest rewards come to those who stay the course. Another key aspect of patience in wealth building is the ability to delay gratification. Most people struggle financially because they are unable to resist short-term temptations in favor of long-term success. They spend money on unnecessary luxuries, instant pleasures, and status symbols, rather than investing in income-generating assets that create long-term financial freedom. The wealthy, however, understand that by sacrificing temporary comforts today, they can create financial independence that lasts for a lifetime. They practice financial discipline, reinvesting their earnings into scalable businesses, appreciating assets, and cash flow generating investments, rather than wasting money on things that provide no long-term value. They recognize that every dollar spent today is a dollar that could have been invested to multiply in the future, so they prioritize long-term financial security over short-term indulgences. The ability to stick to a financial plan despite delays, obstacles, or temporary failures is one of the greatest strengths of the wealthy. Unlike those who constantly seek new opportunities in hopes of finding instant success, financially successful individuals stay committed to their strategies, learning from setbacks, and allowing time to work in their favor. They embrace the process of wealth building, understanding that true financial success is a journey that requires discipline, persistence, and a long-term mindset. They do not get discouraged when they do not see immediate results, because they trust that consistent effort over time will always lead to financial abundance. They focus on long-term investments, building businesses that scale over years, and accumulating assets that provide lasting financial stability, rather than seeking instant profits that disappear just as quickly as they came. Instead of panicking during financial downturns or reacting emotionally to short-term economic changes, the wealthy stay calm, hold their investments, and continue building wealth while others give up. They understand that every financial empire takes time to build, and that patience is the most valuable financial tool available to those who truly understand money. They make decisions that benefit them years down the line, rather than focusing on immediate returns, and as a result, they create financial security that lasts for generations. They resist the distractions, temptations, and impatience that cause most people to fail financially, instead remaining laser-focused on their long-term goals. Those who master the power of patience and long-term vision achieve levels of financial success that short-term thinkers will never reach. They build wealth that grows consistently, predictably, and exponentially, rather than relying on quick gains that are unsustainable. They understand that money grows when given time, that assets appreciate when held for the long term, and that businesses scale when allowed to mature, and they use this knowledge to their advantage. They trust the process, stay disciplined, and let time multiply their financial efforts, ensuring that they achieve wealth and financial independence in ways that the impatient will never experience. Instead of focusing on fast money, they build financial foundations that last for decades, creating a level of wealth that stands the test of time. Conclusion: wealth is not something that can be pursued directly, nor is it a random event dictated by luck or external circumstances. It is the natural outcome of a person's internal transformation, mindset, skills, discipline, and ability to create value in ways that benefit others. Those who spend their entire lives chasing money, constantly searching for shortcuts, quick schemes, or the next big financial breakthrough, often remain stuck in a cycle of struggle, frustration, and scarcity. The reason for this is simple: money is not attracted to desperation, nor does it flow toward those who seek it from a place of lack. Instead, money is drawn to those who possess the right mindset, the right habits, the right knowledge, and the right energy to command financial success effortlessly. The difference between those who are perpetually broke and those who achieve lasting financial freedom is not intelligence, background, or luck, but rather the way they think about, interact with, and attract wealth into their lives. The foundation of financial success begins with an individual's internal world, as money is merely a reflection of one's habits, self-discipline, and ability to provide value. Those who fail to recognize this spend their lives in an endless cycle of effort without results, always feeling as though money is slipping through their fingers, no matter how hard they try to grasp it. On the other hand, those who understand the deeper principles of wealth creation realize that financial abundance is not about chasing external opportunities, but about cultivating the internal conditions that make wealth inevitable. Money is nothing more than a form of energy that responds to the principles of value, discipline, patience, and strategy. It does not favor those who are greedy, impatient, or driven by fear, but instead gravitates toward individuals who have built the right foundation within themselves. Those who operate from a scarcity mindset believe that money is rare and difficult to obtain, so they act out of fear, chasing money with desperation, making poor financial decisions, and constantly sabotaging their ability to build real wealth. In contrast, those who operate from an abundance mindset understand that money is everywhere, flowing toward those who know how to align themselves with its principles. They do not panic when they experience financial difficulties, because they know that wealth is not about any single transaction, job, or opportunity, but about the long-term mastery of financial principles that ensure money continues to flow into their lives. The mistake most people make is believing that money itself is the goal when, in reality, money is simply a tool, one that rewards those who create solutions, build systems, and generate value in ways that improve the lives of others. Financial success is not achieved through random luck or by waiting for the perfect opportunity. It is built by consistently applying principles that lead to abundance, such as self-discipline, financial education, strategic thinking, patience, and long-term vision. Those who become wealthy do so not because they got lucky, but because they understood how to position themselves to receive financial rewards over time. They know that chasing quick money only leads to instability, so instead, they focus on building skills, mastering valuable knowledge, and making intelligent financial choices that create lasting security. The path to wealth is not glamorous or full of shortcuts. It requires hard work, delayed gratification, and a commitment to long-term financial habits that lead to exponential results. People who constantly seek instant wealth often fall into financial traps, whether it be through gambling, speculative investments, or impulsive financial decisions, all of which lead to cycles of loss rather than lasting prosperity. Those who understand the truth about money recognize that it is not about chasing, but about becoming. When someone becomes the kind of person who naturally attracts and multiplies wealth through their skills, mindset, and discipline, money flows to them effortlessly. The wealthiest individuals in history did not chase money, they became people who commanded it through the immense value they provided to society. Whether it was through innovation, business acumen, creativity, or problem solving, They focused on becoming the best at what they did, and as a result, wealth followed them naturally. They were not consumed by a fear of lack, nor did they waste time searching for shortcuts. Instead, they built habits and mindsets that ensured financial success was not temporary but permanent. Most people do not build wealth because they are too focused on immediate results. They want money today, success tomorrow, and riches overnight. But they fail to understand that lasting wealth is built over years, sometimes even decades, through patient accumulation, smart investments, and the ability to allow financial opportunities to mature over time. Those who lack patience often destroy their own potential by making impulsive decisions that lead to financial setbacks. They do not realize that by adopting a long-term perspective, staying disciplined, and continuously improving their ability to generate value, financial freedom becomes inevitable. Money is not something external that must be desperately sought after. It is a byproduct of mastering certain principles that allow wealth to flow naturally. Those who focus on personal growth, skill building, and financial intelligence never have to worry about money because they have positioned themselves as magnets for abundance. Instead of chasing money and living in a cycle of financial struggle, they allow money to chase them by becoming individuals who create and control wealth rather than being controlled by it. True financial success comes when money is no longer the primary focus, but instead a natural consequence of doing the right things consistently. Those who understand this never worry about financial security because they know that wealth is not about what they earn in a single moment, but about the financial systems they build, the habits they maintain, and the value they continue to provide. The secret to money is not in running after it, but in positioning oneself so that it flows effortlessly. Once this principle is mastered, wealth is no longer a pursuit, it becomes a reality.